I'm here to be an all-time great.
You now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Go Lakers!
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here from Big Baby Sports. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications for each and every podcast, Big Game Show is more. I'm going to talk about today's episode of Big Baby Sports. It's going to be about the trade market for the Lakers. Who can they get? What players that they can get in here? What do we need to improve on this team? We need athleticism, for one. We need athleticism on the wings and point guard. I know today is where the players that the Lakers signed in the offseason can be traded today. And also, when you officially can start trading them is today and tomorrow. So we're going to see what the Lakers are going to do because we need to improve this roster to get better. You know what I mean? I know we won last night versus the Phoenix Buns, but we need to improve from athleticism standpoint. I heard that Lakers are talking to the Pelicans for Herb Jones. I saw a rumor out there, the talks that the Pelicans want Dalton Knecht, Gabe Vincent, and the first-round pick for a caliber player like Herbert Jones. I'm not doing that. Herbert Jones is cool. His athleticism is cool, but I'm good off that. I'm not giving up that much for a player like that. You know what I mean? Maybe Dalton Knecht and a pick, you know? And also, too, I feel like Lakers need to go get a athletic point guard like a Kobe White. You know what I mean? Kobe White from Chicago is good, talented point guard. He can bring energy off the bench. We need somebody that can energize off the bench. You know what I mean? So what Lakers got to do is really evaluate this team because Rob Pelinka did say it's 30 games. He's going to evaluate this team. It's, 26 games? So we're almost there to see what this team is really made of. So far, this team is, I'm going to be real with you guys, this team is up and down. I think it's up and down. It's 1 minute it's good, 1 minute it's not. 1 minute it's really good, 1 minute it's not. It's inconsistency at times, what I see. You know what I mean? We got to be, you have to build a team that's consistent and we'll just win. You know what I mean? I just want to see this Lakers team be good and stuff. And other thing too, we got to talk about. We got to be real too. I think a lot of everybody around the league is waiting for Giannis to ask out of Milwaukee or get traded out of Milwaukee. So a lot of teams are going to be like this, just waiting. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna do any trades right now. I'm gonna wait till Giannis. But that's the thing. You can't always wait on these superstars. But I feel like if the Lakers are waiting, they're gonna try to go. I bet you they're gonna try to go knock at the door for Giannis, bro. I know they already said, "Oh, we don't want Giannis." For me, I'm taking Giannis on the Antetokounmpo on this Los Angeles Lakers team. Oh, you're crazy, big baby. I'm taking Giannis, bro. Can you imagine Giannis on this Lakers team? Everybody talking about we need the athleticism and toughness and grit. Giannis Antetokounmpo fits that category. He can block shots, run the floor. His athleticism on both ends of the court, it will be amazing. Him and Luka, pick and roll, pick and pop. He can hit three-pointers. He can hit mid-range. You know, throw him the ball in the post. He can go one-on-one and dunk on you. And you know what I mean? We haven't had that since like AD. Or yeah, one-on-one AD, not Shaq or AD. You know what I mean? What is happening? What is happening? I'm talking about the Lakers. If you're new here, I'm talking about the Lakers trades. What do we need to do to get better for us to be in contention? As of right now, I don't think we're a championship contending team, but we can get there if we make the necessary moves and right moves. You know what I mean? Like I talked about earlier, we have to get athleticism, get some bench scoring from trades, and I want to see the Lakers team, you know, make a big trade. You know what I mean? I know it's all about the big trade, but what I'm saying is, if Lakers are waiting for, or if the whole NBA is waiting for Giannis, I think the Lakers are going to be waiting for him to say, you know what, I want out. I think he does want out, but he doesn't want to admit it that he wants to be out. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to say, no, I want to be traded because I guess he doesn't want to have that label as a bad guy. Come on, bro. I'm glad I brought that up. I'm sick and tired of these players always scared to keep it real. You feel me? Like, if you don't want to be on your team, keep it real and tell your front office you don't want to be there, bro. And who cares if you labeled as a bad guy? That's their opinion. You know what I mean? If I was in the NBA, if I was on Milwaukee and I didn't want to be there, I'd say, you know what? I'm coming to Milwaukee. I'm going to go to Milwaukee's front office and say, I don't want to be here. Thank you for your time. It's time to move on. But these players nowadays are, why do I want to be labeled as a bad guy? That's why I feel like you can't think like that. You feel me? Yeah, more, yeah. Yeah, or true that. Giannis more likely in the summer. EQ in the summer. How many? I think the Lakers have a lot of picks in the summer. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. You know what I mean? Let me know. But because here's the thing though, there's teams could say, I know Giannis is a free agent next year, but the team could say, you know what? Let me see. Should I trade for Giannis now or in the summer? Because if you trade for Giannis now, if you trade for him now, you can say, if the Lakers get Giannis, bro, and if he does, I'm not going to be upset about it, but let's go try. Let's do a home run. You know, Mark Walters, let's go. The new owner of the Lakers, let's go, homie. You know, let's swing for the fences. You know what I mean? Like if the Lakers get Giannis now, you can build around Giannis and Luka because LeBron's going to leave the Lakers this upcoming year. It's just all the signs are looking like he's going to leave. So for me, do what you got to do because we don't know about what Austin Reeves is going to do in the summer. I know he wants to be a Laker, wants to be here forever, but you know what I mean? You have to do what's best for you and your franchise. You can't just, I'm going to wait for Austin Reeves to commit to us. What if he said, that's what I'm worried about. What if I want to be a Laker for life, and then Utah says, here's your max contract that you wanted. Here you go. Then Lakers are going to be like, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm trying to tell people that we have to really look at it, you know, for the trade deadline too coming up, not just for the Giannis, for Austin Reeves too. Like, you don't know if he's going to re-sign with us. I know he says he wants to, but also this is the business at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I did see San Antonio's interested in Austin Reeves, you know? So it's like, I heard San Antonio's interested in Austin Reeves. Utah's interested. They've been valuing him a lot. Anytime Utah would call the Lakers, they want Austin Reeves probably for Walker Kessler. But I'm not doing that. But I'm only keeping Austin Reeves in a bubble if a player like Giannis becomes available. And I'm saying, you know what? I'm trading Giannis. You know what I mean? Austin Reeves, sorry, bro. Thank you for your time. You're going to Milwaukee. You know what I mean? I'm not going to just trade Reeves to get Walker Kessler back. Hell no. Okay, about the draft picks for next year. They have a 2028, 2020, 30. Okay. So if we wait till the offseason, then but that's the thing though. Would Milwaukee do a sign and trade with us for Austin Reeves pick? That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like we're kind of have to figure it out. I know they're playing great this year, Lakers, but sometimes you got to really look at it. Like if Milwaukee called the Lakers and said, give me Reeves, Gabe Vincent, all of our young, we don't really have that young assets, but if we could throw a Thero, a rookie here and all that, I'm doing it. People think I'm crazy, but I'm doing it, bro. You know, it's no time for wait to develop these players, develop a Thero, no, build around guys around Luka. I'm not waiting for that. Let's go. You know, we got Luka. You know, we got Luka. We're building around him. But what I'm saying is, we're the Lakers. We're always going for home runs, and you know, I'm used to grand slams. You know what I mean? We got to go. Let's go. But we'll see what Mark Walters wants to do. You know, he's evaluating this team. He already got rid of the Bus brothers, so it's like it's his team. You know what I mean? He's evaluating everything. I feel like from JJ to the front, he's evaluating for everybody, except for Luka, because he knows what Luka's all about. He's evaluating LeBron, Reeves, everybody. You feel me? Appreciate that. But yeah, man, it's just crazy how what's good. What's up, Flo? What's good? Thank you for tuning in. He said, be a good teammate. What you mean, be a good teammate? I just want to get better, you know? What I've been seeing from the Lakers, we lack athleticism. And we need to get people out here that have athleticism, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I feel like the Lakers need to go. If the trade makes sense, do it. Don't just trade Austin Reeves just to get picks back young assets. If I'm the Lakers, I'm going to be very stubborn when it comes to Austin Reeves. It's like, okay, you want Reeves? Give me 4 first-round picks. You feel me? Mikal Bridges got a bunch of picks for, What I'm saying is, if people are calling us for Reeves, be stingy and say, give me 5 first-round, 4 first-round, give me your best player. Like, you know what I mean? So just like, Lakers they're number 4th in the West. I feel like people are saying the same thing. Oh, we're not good. And even though I said we're good, but I think we just need to do some tweaks or home runs. We're right there. You know what I mean? If you put, for example, Giannis on this Laker team with Luka, LeBron, I know we need shooters, but we can get shooters. There's going to be people. If we get Giannis, there's going to be people, I want to get bought out so I can go to the Lakers. You know what I mean? Because the Lakers are all about pairing up 2 stars. I know we got 2 stars, LeBron and Luka. Reeves we got big 3, in my opinion. The way the Austin is playing at a high level, 28 points per game, all-star. He's going to be an all-star this year. You know what I mean? He said, I don't think the home run is there until they get a better WAR. Yeah. But knowing how Milwaukee values Giannis and they want to respect Giannis, they might trade him to where he wants to go. And I also think, too, I feel like all that stuff that's linking out of him being unhappy, he says it's coming from his agents and representation. This is going to drag out. If I'm the Lakers, I'm giving it until January, middle of January. If Giannis is not asking out by this date, we're going to move in our direction and see what we do. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. I'm worried about this whole Austin Reeves not re-signing. People think I'm crazy. But it's time to start talking about this, guys. You gotta go to him and be like, are we gonna re-sign with us, right? Are you gonna re-sign? I'll let you know in the offseason. Nope. Picking up the phone. Austin Reeves is available. Because you don't want to lose him for nothing. Because I keep trying to tell people there's gonna be a team out there that's gonna be like, you know what, Reeves is playing at a high level. Let me give you the bag and give you your max contract. Give you the max contract. Here you go, buddy. You feel me? So it's just like, you got to look at that too. You feel me? Not just wait till the offseason. You have to start. You know what I mean? You never know. If Austin Reeves, we don't get anything back, I'm like, oh, you should have traded him in the deadline, but nobody wanted to listen to me. You know what I mean? Because there's players that around the league always, I'm going to resign. I'll come back. Perfect example, Kyrie Irving. I'm not comparing them, but there's, for example, like that when he was like, I'm going to resign in Boston. I'm not going anywhere. He left. Same with Kevin Durant. I'm not leaving Golden State. He left. Same with Dwight Howard. I'm not leaving the Lakers. I'm out. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is you got to do what's best for your franchise, and I'm just have to figure out if Austin Reeves, I know he wants to be here. I know he's saying it, but I have to go by his actions. Actions speak louder than words. He can say he wants to be here forever, build a winning culture with the Lakers. I'm going to see what he does in the offseason. If you want, I'm going to wait. If he resigns with us, cool, let's go. Let's go. But if it's one of those where Lakers are going to give him the bag, I don't know if they're going to give him the bag. I know I said I'm giving the bag, but if there's an opportunity to get a star caliber player like Giannis, or who knows, if Anthony Edwards becomes available, you move in that direction. Lakers are not all about building through the draft, building young talent. I know that's where the direction of the NBA is going, but for me, I'm still doing the building two stars and building around that. It's time, we have Luka here. No, we can't be waiting around. We can't be waiting around with Luka. We gotta go. We gotta go for the home runs. In my opinion, that's how I feel. I just want to do it. But if we don't do the home runs at the deadline, build around Luka and Austin Reeves. Get shooters in here, defensive-minded players, and a point guard that's athleticism. Maybe go get a Malik Monk. Get some 3-and-D guys in here. You feel me? That can play with energy, passion. Let me see. I know I saw something earlier. I know we're trying to get some 3-and-D guys in here on this Laker team. Like, let me see. Oh. Mm-hmm. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting couple of months for the Lakers. Seeing what we're gonna be doing as far as trade and seeing what the team's really made of. You know, yeah, Lakers are reportedly looking for young 3 and D players on the trade market, but that's the thing. That's the thing, guys. I learned throughout the years, guys, that sometimes if you hear about stuff with the Lakers, it's not always accurate because as far as Lakers usually don't link anything. They don't link anything. They're stitched lip behind the scenes. They really don't want to say anything, you know. So it's just like, so I'm telling you, Lakers are gonna do something that nobody expect us to do. Just like when we got Dorian Finney-Smith for D'Lo. I didn't think Dorian could get anybody for D'Lo, and we did. But Dorian Finney-Smith went to Houston. What I'm saying is Lakers really don't usually don't do anything as far as linking stuff, and it's more so other teams trying to link stuff just to get other teams to up their offer and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's just like, but so far the teams in the West are Oklahoma City, Houston, Denver, and then us. I think we're the 4th best team as of right now. But if we can get our act together and make a trade to boost our roster, but let's say right now, I'm on live breaking news. Giannis wants out for destination the Lakers. He's not signing with anybody else. He only wants to go to the Lakers. If he pulls Anthony Davis, then you go all in. You know what I mean? Because these players have movement. They can dictate where they go. You know what I mean? So if you have an opportunity to get a player like Giannis, if Giannis comes available, you fucking do everything you can. You do everything in your power to get him because people think, oh, Giannis not going to fit with Luka. So you're telling me a generational talent won't fit with Luka? Pick and roll, lob threat, and we know, and we also too, if he can play his natural position, power forward, we'll have DeAndre Ayton in there. That'd be a good little power forward center match. Big, 2 bigs in the paint. So it's just like, I know it's still early. I know it's December 15th. You can start making trades now for the people that got traded or signed in the offseason. But I think like Jonathan Kuminga and others can be traded in January 15th, 19th, somewhere in that frame. You know what I mean? They said, is Lakers football? No, basketball. Basketball. Oh, Mr. 81 said, our record loss. Good on paper. Yeah. Of course, people always got, but I don't trust Rob Pelinka, but he got Luka. He got his Luka. You know what I mean? They're always basing what Rob Pelinka did about the whole, just basing off his past stuff. I get it. You feel me? But he's been, No, you're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. You're good. But just like everybody wants to just fire Rob Pelinka, get rid of JJ, get a new coach, get him in here, get him out of. Okay, hypothetically, if we do fire JJ, then who we gonna get? Who we gonna get if we fire JJ? Because people I talk to always say, "Okay, go fire JJ Redick." And when I hit him back with, "Who are we gonna get?" Get Mike Malone. If we get Mike Malone and we don't do what Laker fans say, get him out. If we get Mark Jackson and he doesn't do what Laker fans want to do, get him out. We got to, like I keep trying to tell people, we got to stop firing coaches, hiring them, and stop. We always go through coaches and go through a system. We have to wait on the Laker system and develop the system, get chemistry. I'm tired of that. You know what I mean? I want to have a good coach in here. JJ Redick, because people think he's not a good coach. He is a good coach. But if he wasn't a good coach, why Lakers extend him? So it's just like, I already know if JJ gets fired, everybody's gonna be like, oh, here we go again. And it's gonna be one of those, who we gonna get? So, you know what I mean? I'm just sick of the firing coaches. Of course you're not getting credit because you're, you know what I mean? How did it fall in his lap? That so if I was a GM of the Lakers and I got Luka, man, I'm not gonna even entertain that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be interesting to see who else Walter brings into. Yeah, and I have a feeling it's gonna be. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I feel like Magic's gonna be back in the front office somehow, if not like announced, but behind the scenes, like a consultant, but they don't announce it. Because sometimes Lakers do stuff and they don't announce it. Oh, I didn't know he was working with the Lakers. Sometimes they keep stuff stitched lip and they don't really say much. You know what I mean? So when did you start liking the Lakers? In the early 2000s, with Shaq, Kobe, Robert Horry, Derek Fisher, Phil Jackson, all them boys. When they played the Sacramento Kings that season in the playoffs, Robert hit that game-winning shot. 2001, somewhere around that frame, and I fell in love with the Lakers. I know if you new here, I did the interview with Jeannie Buss. It's on go to my page. It's the video that's pinned to the top. Did an interview with her. Did an interview with James Worthy, Byron Scott, all these former Laker players, Dwight Howard. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe and go watch those videos. Leave a comment down below. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know the Lakers got to do what they got to do. So we're fourth in the West right now. But here's the thing, though. Everybody was talking, and I bet you people still don't like Austin Reeves on this team. Some people in the comments probably still hate Austin Reeves. Some people I know, too, hate him. You know what I mean? Let's see, Lakers don't play again until Thursday in Utah. We're 18-7. Let me see. Let me see. And everybody's talking about Austin Reeves' defensive liability. I know it's been one game, but I see the same defensive lapses even without Austin Reeves in there. So people that say that Austin Reeves is a defensive liability, he can be better on defense. I ain't gonna lie, but it's a team effort. Reeves is averaging, people over. So you know what, Mr. 81, I'm not gonna even entertain your stuff, bro. You're just like Lakers all day, dope. So you're right. He's averaging 28 points and 6 assists on shooting 50% from the field goals, and that's overrated. Could Max Christie do that if he was here? And everybody was talking here. I'm gonna throw something at everybody in the comments. Everybody thought, oh, when LeBron gets back, Reeves' numbers are gonna go down. It only went down 1 point. It went from 28 to now it's down to 27. But he's still averaging 27 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. That's impressive for a guy that was undrafted. And he's going to be an all-star this year. You feel me? See, like, man, we got people on here that don't want to give Austin Reeves credit. I'm going to say it. I think it's because he's white. Keeping it real. Austin Reeves is a great player in this league. But people don't want to give him credit. And if he joins the All-Star team, you know what people are going to say? Oh, it's because LeBron there. He gets lucky to All-Star just because LeBron was out. But I already know you hear the excuses for all the Austin Reeves haters. You know? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, well, it that's what I'm saying. But hey, I value Austin Reeves at a high level because he's talented. You know? He's talented. But I guarantee you, if Max Christie was still on this team and was averaging 27 points, everybody would be juiced. But everybody labels Austin Reeves overrated. They're basing what they saw in the playoffs as a narrative. Austin Reeves knows what he has to do to get better. And if Austin Reeves balls out in the playoffs and we get to which championship or Western Conference Finals and we win let's hypothetically talk about it. If we win the championship and we go through a big ass run and win it, they're not gonna give any credit to Austin Reeves. No, they're gonna say Luka, LeBron, Marcus Smart. He got lucky. He just had a good run. I already know the excuses. You know what I mean? Mr. 81, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you, dog. Then don't watch the regular season then. You know? Then don't watch the regular season. Then everybody wants to talk about do something in playoffs. That's why certain fans should not watch game basketball into the playoffs for shit like this. You know what I mean? So come on, bro. Oh my God, bro! I swear, people. That's why they always say, "Wait to the playoffs." Then why watch? Why watch the regular season? Like that's the thing. Why watch the fucking regular season if you're gonna just base it off the playoffs? Then don't watch it. Just turn on the TV into the playoffs. Then what's the point of playing? If all these players are all about the playoffs, I get it. But what's the point of playing the regular season? They should just wait till. Well, when is the playoffs? April. Just start the season in April. If I'm the commissioner, say fuck it. That's what it's all about. Playoffs, right? If I'm the commissioner, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's just like, so what's the point? Okay, what's the point of watching the regular season then? If so, you're okay with waiting till the playoffs, being their 7th seed. Let's hypothetically, what if the Lakers fall to the 7th seed, right? Oh, I'm just gonna wait till the playoffs to take it more seriously. No, you gotta take the regular season seriously too to gear up for the playoffs. You know what I mean? These games matter, not just I'm gonna wait till the playoffs. These games matter. You feel me? All these games, man. You have to win the Pacific Division title. You gotta win these things to solidify your position in the playoffs. I already know Oklahoma City's Oklahoma City, and they're like, you know what I mean? You know? That's why, yeah, I agree. Some Laker fans don't even show passion about their team. Oh, it's just regular season. Then why watch the game of basketball? Just wait till, just be a fan of just the playoffs. I know a lot of fans that just don't watch the whole regular season. They only be Laker fans for the playoffs. For me, I'm regular season, playoffs, preseason. I'm a fan. I'm not gonna just wait till the playoffs to start cheering for the Lakers. You know, when I see people, that means they're not really Laker fans. They're more so LeBron fans or parlay fans. Just keeping it real. You know? Yep, you already know. But hey, it's all good. You know, if we don't trade for Giannis and we get to the playoffs and Austin Reeves balls out, I want people to have that same energy that they were bashing Austin Reeves about. Don't switch up now. If you talking about Austin Reeves, don't switch up. Don't say you're a fan now. If he he's gonna ball out in the playoffs, bro. I just know it. He has that demeanor like he can get better, and that's what we always talk about on the Lakers. Oh, we need players in here that will take accountability. Austin Reeves said after they playoff loss, he wants to get better and improve. Averaging 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 50% from the field. That's improvement. So it's like he wants to get better, and that's what we like to see these players say, you know what? I had a bad playoffs. I want to get better, learn from it, and get better. That's what we want. And go win a champion. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's like I feel like a lot of Laker fans, I'm keep it real, want everybody to be perfect on this Laker team. They want this team to be perfect. They want everybody to make no mistakes. I'm gonna keep it real. 17 banners, 18 championship banners, 17 somewhere on that frame. All those teams that we won the championship did not have a good record. They didn't have that ups and downs throughout the whole season. They weren't perfect. Even with Michael Jordan's teams, they weren't perfect. Even with the back-to-back Lakers, the three-peat wasn't perfect. They had flaws. They had up and down. They won championships, but they weren't perfect. You know? Even the Golden State Warriors, when they won 73 games, they weren't perfect. They still won 73 games, but they weren't perfect. No team is perfect. Even teams that win championships are not perfect. You feel me? So I just can't wait to, if Austin Reeves is here, cool. If not, let's go. But I can't wait till Austin Reeves proves everybody wrong. And we go. I'm telling you, bro, if Lakers have moments where they can be really good, I can see it. I can see moments where we can be okay. If we play like this every night, we can go far. You know what I mean? But there's teams out there that we can, you know, I feel like Denver's Denver. Always Denver's Denver. Denver's still, even with them, Michael Porter Jr., still balling up. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray. You know, the usual. And they got rid of their coach, Mike Malone. They're still balling up. The Denver Nuggets are still going to be there. You got Houston. You got Denver, Houston. Let me see. Even Golden State's going to probably be there. You know, they're going to be one of those teams that they're veterans. They're going to turn up. That's nothing new. Yeah. You got Denver, Nuggets, Houston Rockets. They're a team that if they really wanted to have access to go get Giannis, if they really want to say, you know what, let's go for the championship right now. Forget this development stuff. Let's go. They have That's it. So you got Denver 2, 3 Houston, and number 4 Lakers. San Antonio 5, Minnesota. And San Antonio is a team that can shock somebody in the playoffs. They have a great team over there. They have a great team. San Antonio has always coached well, ran a great organization. Victor Wembanyama, they're in the NBA Cup final right now against the New York Knicks. It's going to be interesting to see what they do tomorrow. But the San Antonio Spurs have athleticism. They're young. I know Lakers are not used to going young, but it's going to be – we're going to see a lot of true veteran leadership in this playoffs and a lot of young talent that are going to make – a lot of this young talented teams are going to make mistakes to get better and improve for next year. The East is wide open, bro. Detroit's 21-5. Damn, underrated. It's Oklahoma City. The talk of Oklahoma City. And Denver's like, no, or Detroit's like, you know what? We're 21-5. What's happening? Oh, they're just a regular season team. So far, right now, they're playing great. You know, I'm sick of like all this. Okay, I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. Detroit Pistons are playing well. The New York Knicks, Orlando Magic, Toronto Raptors, Miami Heat. You know, and so far right now, Milwaukee's 11th. So let me get back to Milwaukee and Giannis real quick. So I'm looking at the standings. So Giannis Antetokounmpo, bro, your team is 10th in the East, right? But you want to stay with them, so you're okay with staying in the 10th seed. I think this team is 11 and 16. Think this team can win the championship. Milwaukee or Giannis, something's crazy with you, bro. So you got Cleveland's having a disappointing year, you know. Lakers need to play with. Yeah, I agree. You know. Well, I just can't wait till when Austin Reeves proves everybody wrong in the playoffs. When he turns up in playoffs, I don't want to hear any excuses for Austin Reeves. Hey, I don't want to hear, oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because of that. Oh, it's because LeBron felt sorry for Reeves. He let him take over. No. Here's the thing. We always give LeBron credit, Luka credit, but when it comes to Austin Reeves, it's always, it doesn't count. Okay, if you want to go there, this season doesn't count. We got to see what the whole team does in the playoffs, not just the regular season. If you want to go there, the regular season doesn't matter until the playoffs. You feel me? Hold on real quick. Hold on, chat. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. Sorry, chat, about that, chat. But what I'm saying is, man, like, what's the point of the Lakers or the old school Lakers from 2000 till now? Like, what's the point of Oklahoma City playing the regular season? They should just forfeit the regular season. You know what I mean? Just forfeit the regular season. Oklahoma City, Denver, Houston. Just send out your players into the playoffs. If that's the way everybody wants to talk about, wait to the playoffs. That's when it really matters. Then why play regular season? Then why play regular season? You know. It's like a lot of these people always have that narrative. You have to. I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of people don't have that Kobe Bryant mentality in this league anymore. We always put the expectation of. Hold on, real quick. A lot of fans put that expectation about the Kobe Bryant mentality, but a lot of players in this league don't have it, and then a lot of people are gonna get frustrated when somebody doesn't want to do what Kobe did. You feel me? I'm a big time Kobe. What I'm saying is a lot of people in this league don't have the Kobe Bryant mentality, so I don't put an expectation on these players or team because I know these players and teams are buddy. Let's shake hands. Let's go eat some steak after. A lot of people don't. There's no enemies in the NBA anymore. Like there's no true rivalries. Like I hate this team, can't stand them. All this. Oh, we got blown out. Oh, let's go laugh and joke around and let's hang out. No, what I'm saying is like we don't have that like battles anymore. All it is just sometimes I feel like the NBA is not fun watching at times due to the physicality of the game. It's not physical anymore. It's not. You know what I mean? Like, if moving screens, they get called quick. You do moving screen barely, moving screen. If you barely bump somebody, offensive foul. If you barely touch somebody, flagrant. If you know what I mean, just like sometimes it's the game. Sometimes the game that I've been watching since 2000, it's not like there's moments where it's like it's not fun anymore. You know, and if you talk mess, there's a time where Luka was talking mess, and the ref said no. He whistled, "Hey, play the game right. Quit yelling at each other." So a referee has to come in and say, "Don't yell at each other. Don't talk." What kind of is that? Like, I just feel like today's game, when it comes to physicality or talking mess, then it's like people jaw at each other, and then they, like last night, Dylan Brooks and LeBron. That's the stuff I like. Or when a fan was talking to Luka, and when Luka was on Dallas, when someone was talking to him on Minnesota, a fan was talking to him, he's like, "Yeah, who's quiet now? Yeah." And the ref came in there, "Stop it." But Luka was still talking. What I'm saying is, I just like the competitive when people talk and not this. I hate when players don't talk back. If somebody's jawing at you, like the time that Lakers team, the whole team do it. Not just one particular player. The whole team did it. When Dylan Brooks is shooting threes, getting in people's faces, yelling at the Laker bench, the Lakers put their head down. When I said, "Lakers, keep your head, talk back, bro. Let's go." It's competitive, not just, I'm going to go eat some steak with Dylan Brooks after. Even though he's dropping 30-something points, I'm going to go have dinner with him, hang out with him, seeing what's good with him, buddy. No. The competitive standpoint of rivalries, there's no more rivalries anymore. There's not. I know you had there was moments where Jimmy Butler and Greg Williams on Boston went out in Miami, but the referee stepped in. Technical foul on you for expressing yourself, showing passion, showing frustration. No. Like for me as a fan, I'm showing all types of frustration, passion. I don't care. All this will be fine. We'll be okay. I'm not worried. I'm a lot of people lost a lot of people on Twitter. I don't care because I'm a Laker fan first before all this podcasting stuff. I show passion, frustration. Like last night, Lakers won. We could do things to get better and improve. And I see the same mistakes Lakers are doing defensively, even with Austin Reeves out. Austin Reeves can't get the blame. He's out for a week. Let's talk about it. They're still doing the same defensive rotations. They're not closing out on threes. They're not defending the paint as well. There's moments in spurts, but overall there was a lot of open threes yesterday, a lot of layups. We have to improve on that defensively. But according to some people, Austin Reeves is part of the problem. Last night, I feel like I saw the same defensive team out there. I know we had those little moments in that third quarter, but what I'm saying is as a whole, as a team, our defense is like this. 1 minute plays good, then your defense, you're up 20, and your defense didn't play good in the second half until – actually, they did play good in the second. What I'm saying is that fourth quarter was horrible defensively. But according to some people, Austin Reeves is part of the problem. Don't get me wrong, he could play better defensively, but according to some people, like Lakers all day dope, he's the main reason why we have defensive lapses. So LeBron gives up a layup. Luka gives up a layup. DeAndre gives a backdoor layup, threes. Rui gets beat on the screen. But Austin is part of the problem. I see the same defensive lapses, bro. No. What's up, Isaiah? I'm talking about in general because I know I'm talking about in general. I know it's been one game. Austin Reeves out for a week. Austin Reeves can't play defense. There's moments where he hustles and plays. He plays. He just plays and plays with passion. Because people want to see him slide his feet, play that lock-up defense. There's moments where he can do that. You know what I mean? Oh, he's not the problem. Okay. So, it's like Austin, there's moments where you can play great defense, slide your feet. There also can be deflecting the passing lane, get rebounds, die for loose balls. There's moments where Austin does that. But everybody wants to nitpick at moments where he gets beat. You know what I mean? But I feel like Austin competes even with Luka. He plays defense. He can slide his feet, and he's been better defensively. I see a different energy from Luka. He's more passionate. He's more like playing with energy. But the defense is Austin Reeves' fault. I see a team that still plays defense not so good. We need to improve on that. Because last night, the defense in the fourth quarter, we gave up a lot of – and here's the thing. I feel like this is the thing I want JJ to improve on. Stop letting your team, the other team, shoot threes and just stand there. He'd rather have him. There's a percentage where he can. No, I'm gonna shoot the three. Hope he misses. No, you gotta play defense. Close out threes. Yes, most definitely he did. But you know what they're doing? A lot of people are basing what they saw last year in Luka to this year. A lot of people don't feel like this Luka's this new Luka. They're expecting him to gain weight, drink a beer. I see a different, improved Luka. I see an in shape Luka. But people don't want to give Luka credit because some Laker fans miss Anthony Davis and Max Christie. You know, a lot of Laker fans still miss AD, but hey, AD would probably I guarantee you $1,000 if we still had AD. Oh, I can't wait, man. When is AD coming back? Oh, when is it? Oh man, AD's out again. 2-3 weeks. So it's like we got, you know what I mean? Like let's just embrace Luka. I know a lot of Laker fans don't want Luka here still. They already want him gone. I see on Twitter. You know, like Luka's Luka, bro. We got him for a reason. Lakers got him, you know. So it's like Luka's a generational player. So it's like a lot of people want us to go undefeated, bro. A lot of Laker fans want us to have this perfect season and no flaws and perfect. No season is perfect, bro. The 2000 Lakers didn't have like perfect season. Even the 2020 Lakers didn't have a perfect season. They had flaws too. Every NBA team has flaws to get better and improve. Not just, man, they got to play like Kobe every night, which we understand that. But in today's generation, if we put the expectation on these players, I want them to be like Kobe. I want them to be like LeBron or Magic. I want them to be like Phil Jackson. You're going to be disappointed. So you can't just put the Kobe on these players because some of them don't have that mentality. In my opinion, that's what I feel. Because I did that all last year. I want this team to be the best ever when we're going to win championship. I'm like, nah, I got to limit it. Right, I see stuff on Twitter, but I think they're just trolls, bro. What I'm saying is, bro, we got to stop having this expectation of, don't get me wrong, Kobe's the greatest Laker of all time. What I'm saying is, Kobe's in his own category, and Michael Jordan in his own category. You even got Magic and LeBron, Wilt Chamberlain. All these players are in their own category. I mean, we got to stop putting these players that are in today's NBA to these players. Oh, I want this person to play like Kobe. I haven't seen anybody play like Kobe at all. I don't see it. People say SGA. I don't see it. People say Devin Booker. I don't see it. What I'm saying is we have to stop comparing these players to Kobe because these players are their own player. Like Devin Booker is his own player. SGA is his own player. Victor Wembanyama is his own player. You feel me? Like that's just how I feel. Because if we continue to Lakers are a team just not good defensive team with a whole. It's not on the air. Oh, I agree. But people want to nitpick on the air. It's just like people want to nitpick on the air. So 20. But here's the thing, though. Correct me if I'm wrong, Isaiah. I heard it too. Even I ain't gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it real. I said it too. I even said I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I said LeBron's gonna put Reeves' numbers down. But guess what? He's still averaging 27 a game, even with LeBron back. But LeBron, there's moments like we have three scorers, Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves. There's moments where LeBron could say, you know what? I'm going to take over. Like last night. And everybody's like, oh, he missed the free throw. Yeah. Hey, guess what? Guess what Shaq did? Make it when it counts. Made it before he got a huge block yesterday. I like the aggressiveness from LeBron talking mess to Dylan Brooks, calling Dylan Brooks names. That's what I love, bro. Like that type of passion. Not like there's sometimes where this team just puts their head down, don't entertain. But sometimes if Dylan Brooks is talking, bro, you gotta talk, bro. You know what I mean? Like what Dylan Brooks did yesterday was throwing the ball at LeBron. I'm glad I wish LeBron would have punched. No, I'm just playing, not punched, but just I'm glad he said something. I'm glad that, that pissed him off. That moment right there from the first incident, the first scuffle, that woke the Lakers up. And I love it. When you respond to people doing that to you, I love it. Sometimes there's teams where they get into an altercation and they don't know how to respond. But the Lakers responded yesterday, and I want to see the Lakers continue to do that. Yeah, I agree. And people think I'm crazy for wanting them included in the Giannis Antetokounmpo package. Because if we get Giannis with Luka and LeBron, bro, that's going all in. Everybody talk about expectation for a championship. And even this year, there's no excuse you should not win a championship. You have Luka, you have LeBron, you have AR, you have a team that's playing at a high level. DeAndre Ayton playing a great year, playing at a high level. He's been playing well. His game, he's been playing really well. Efficient from the field, 70% in the post. I like the energy from him. His toughness is great. Him and Mark Williams went at it. And DeAndre Ayton told Mark Williams, your knees are done. Like, talking mess. Like, DeAndre Ayton has changed on this team. Oh, he's not going to fit with Luka. Him and Luka don't have chemistry. Him and LeBron don't have chemistry. How about that little pick and roll mid-range floater? How about that lob threat from LeBron and DeAndre Ayton? But I thought you said they weren't going to work. I think a lot of people are basing what they saw last year in Portland, so they think that's going to happen with the Lakers. No. We got a great coaching staff in here. Nate McMillan, Scott Brooks. We got these veteran guys in here. It's just, we got to consider it, bro. We got to consider getting assets for Reeves, bro. I'm going to keep trying to tell you. I don't want to trade him, but if we can get a better asset, then you do it. As far as I'm going to say this again, bro. A lot of Lakers fans don't want to trade Reeves for Giannis, but I'm doing it because there's reasons why Lakers are holding on to Reeves. Okay, what if this whole time they're looking at Giannis as a future with Luka? That pairing, when LeBron leaves, you have Luka and Giannis Antetokounmpo for the future. And now. Yes, he is, bro. And I like his energy, his toughness. You feel me? Like, let me see what let me see what his average is. He's averaging 15 points and 9 rebounds and shooting 71% from the field. Oh, he's not going to have a good year with the Lakers. If I was an NBA averaging 15 and 9 and shooting 71% from the field, that's really good. And he's always getting, let me see. He's always getting like 21 points, 13 rebounds, but it's a quiet 21 and 13. What do you have yesterday? He had 13 rebounds and 20 points. Like, there's ones where he had like 25 points and 13 rebounds, but it was quiet. But, you know what I mean? He's a great talent, bro. He's a center that we've been needing. Everybody's talking about, we need a center, a big fella. We get him, they're still not happy. I don't get it, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, anytime we get somebody, they don't do good in the first 2 games or 3 games, it's trade him, fire him. You know what it is? Laker fans are impatient, which I understand, but you can also just have to be patient, bro. Because what can we really do? As people say, Giannis and Aiden with that, they would clog the paint. Like, as far as someone tries to come in the paint, block shots. It'd be like a Pau Gasol and Bynum. You know what I mean? Like or Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. You know what I mean? If somebody gets blown by, if I'm playing good defense and I'll get blown by, I got DeAndre Ayton and Giannis on the back end that can help. So we have to, like, with an open mind, you feel me? Like, I know Lakers, like, in my personal opinion, I just feel like the Lakers are looking at Giannis behind the scenes. That's just how I feel. I just feel like they are. Because you see what Mark Walters is doing with the Dodgers, winning. They're about to three-peat. They're about to three-peat. They're doing the right. Mark Walters is over there doing the necessary moves he needs to do. He's like, okay, three-peat. Then now let me go put my my winning ways back to the Lakers, baby. You feel me? Like, let's go. Like, I'm eager and excited to see what Mark Walters is going to do. And I already know if Mark Walters doesn't do something perfect, get him out of there. Sell the team. Mark Walters is not selling the team, and we just got him. So all that stuff I see on Twitter is nonsense, bro. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, what's the score of that Pittsburgh game? The Chargers, bro. Oh, 14-3. Yeah, 21-3. Yep, it's over. GG's. And there's an ass whooping. We know. But as far as I'm going to keep it real, bro. Honestly, bro, I know the future for Luka's here. But also, too, we have to understand that this may be LeBron's last year with the Lakers or end of the league or this year. We don't know yet. But for me, if it is his last year with the Lakers, let's roll, But so far, LeBron's been playing great since he got back. I think we're 8-2 with him. with him now 8-2, and I ain't gonna lie, keep it real. I said he was gonna hold us back, and I'm wrong so far. Gotta hold myself accountable like I hold LeBron, Luka, Austin Reeves, the team. I was wrong about LeBron holding us back. Keeping it real, and I'm okay. I'm okay with admitting when I'm wrong. It's not the end of the world, but so far he's been playing well. You feel me? And I think he missed one free throw, and everybody's like, "Oh, he choked." How he missed one free throw, but hit basically 2 free throws to win the game? How is that choking? Make it when it counts. Fuck it. If I'm at the free throw line, miss one, hit the second one. Let's go. Let's roll. Let's go win this game. You know, like Shaq always says, Shaq was one of the most not good free throw shooters, but when he made them, he would always say, make it when I count. And he made it when it counted. So LeBron made it when it counted. That's all that matters. I like how LeBron's been playing. He's kind of, what I've been noticing about LeBron, he kind of plays with that second unit at times. If you notice that, like when Luka and Reeves go to the bench, LeBron kind of has that second unit role at times and moments and spurts. And there's times where LeBron takes over. There's time where he facilitates. I know he had the game-winning assist in Toronto. But it's just like he's been playing decent. And I'm going to call it what it is. I'm keeping it real. Appreciate you joining, though. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate you. You know? Hold on real quick.
It's a fat nigga from Nil.
You know what I mean? So it's just like Lakers gonna do what's best for them in the franchise, and we go and see what happens. You know, what's going on? Lakers in 5. What's going on? What's going on, bro? Hope all's well, man. Keep doing your thing on Lakers in 5. Hope all's well. Salute. Appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, talking about Lakers, what they need to do for the trade, what we need to improve, get better. But I'm about to hop off. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications for each and every podcast pregame show and more. Comment, people that watch this after the live, comment what you think the Lakers need to do to improve, and do you think Austin Reeves should be traded for Giannis? Let me know about all that and more in the comment section down below after this podcast. Appreciate you. Gone. Peace out, Lakers.